understanding that what we perceive as human imperfection is actually the very source of our creativity. And understanding that at a deep level.
It's maybe arrogant on my part, right?
Arrogant of you?
Right. But I think that since I've been coming to these Monday evening sessions, you've given me a lot of really good attention.
Yes.
And the writings that you've done are really important. And I think that the things that you write have got weight in a number of different ways. And what I wonder about is, the reason why I asked the question, what do you want to do with inclusionality, is it seems that you have developed an understanding or understandings that are really quite dynamic and important.
Yeah.
And thinking about you doing the radio interview and thinking about my own experience of the media, there's something about, if I'm going on there, I need to have a purpose.
Yeah.
I almost need to have a hook. I almost need to have a clear core message.
Yeah.
And be the kind of person that you are, it feels to me that clear core message has got to be something that resonates deeply with your ontology, who you are, what you value, all that sort of thing.
Yes.
So when I asked you the question about what you want to do with it, what I was trying to do, this is the potentially arrogant bit, is to ask you if you could almost sum it up in 30 seconds. if you could explain it really easily, and to do that, you need to know that there was a purpose that you held for wanting to do it, for wanting to foreground your ideas around the notions of inclusionality.
Well, I mean, I have sort of rehearsed quite a lot in my mind what is at the back of it. I mean, I think if you ask me where do I want to take inclusionality, that's a different question from what do you want to do with it, and the sort of where I want to take inclusionality is in the direction of helping us to no, that's really difficult, isn't it? Can't do it. Too tired. The heart of the message is that there is, in my mind, no conflict. No conflict. That's probably the major message. There is no conflict. And there is no conflict necessary between the spiritual, the artistic, and the scientific view of nature, and that indeed the divine, the natural, the divine, the natural, and the spiritual are the same. And in a sense, that's the source of my passion, and it's getting past the problems that we make for ourselves through objective definition that set up the possibility for conflict, for human conflict. That is really what I want to get past. I want to get beyond conflict, beyond the kind of thinking that leads into conflict, and actually start working co-creatively to restore our natural human neighbourhood.
That was good.
Okay. The last couple of sentences.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's essentially it's a wish to help restore. Yeah.
So it's almost like
natural neighbourhood.
Undermining the beliefs and ideas that lead to division and fragmentation.
Exactly. And actually feeling though, if we want to. I mean, if we actually think that we're currently in a situation of global crisis, and I think we are, environmentally, socially, psychologically, then so much of our energies are still diverted into conflict of all kinds. And actually, if you think, well, what would happen if you redivert, if you took all that energy which we're currently pouring into all manner of conflict and actually poured it instead into a co-creative exploration of our natural human neighbourhood, that would make a big difference for the world.
I think that the thoughts that you've gathered around yourself are more important than you might acknowledge.
Oh, I think they're very important.
Okay. And therefore, if you hold that, and therefore, if you're going to a radio station and you're going to be communicating these ideas to a lot of people, then I think you should think about, this is being prescriptive, the form in which you articulate it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then the ability of it to connect with the people
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to connect with.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. But that's not easy, of course.
It's not easy at all. But because this is what I think about inclusionality, you see,
Yeah.
because it
Maybe can you do it for me? That would be a good idea.
We have a substitute.
Can you come and hold my hand?
I'd love to think with you actually. For me, one of the things I've loved about reading about inclusionality is always this notion that there isn't like this separation.
Yeah.
Right. So for you doing it, the part of what you're doing is that connection you have with the people who are listening.
Yeah.
And being inside their heads and their brains and thinking, as they listen to you, you know, what are they experiencing, feeling, hearing, and how does your message need to be? How does your communicative form need to be in order to achieve the things that you want? I think that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. It's your turn now.
I'm passing this.